From the Gospel according to John, chapter 5, verses 1 to 16. There was a feast of the Jews, and Jesus went up to Jerusalem. Now there is in Jerusalem at the sheep gate a pool called in Hebrew Bethesda, with 5 porticoes. In these lay a large number of ill, blind, lame, and crippled. One man was there who had been ill for 38 years. When Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had been ill for a long time, he said to him, "Do you want to be well?" The sick man answered him, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up. While I am on my way, someone else gets down there before me." Jesus said to him, "Rise, take up your mat and walk." Immediately the man became well, took up his mat and walked. Now that day was a Sabbath. So the Jews said to the man who was cured, "It is a Sabbath, and it is not lawful for you to carry your mat." He answered them, "The man who made me well told me, 'Take up your mat and walk.'" They asked him, "Who is the man who told you, 'Take it up and walk'?" The man who was healed did not know who it was, for Jesus had slipped away, since there was a crowd there. After this, Jesus found him in the temple area and said to him, "Look, you are well. Do not sin anymore, so that nothing worse may happen to you." The man went and told the Jews that Jesus was the one who had made him well. Therefore, the Jews began to persecute Jesus because he did this on a Sabbath. Words of the Holy Father. That man's attitude makes us think. Was he sick? Yes, perhaps he had some form of paralysis, but it seems he could walk a little. But his heart was sick. His soul was sick. He was sick with pessimism. He was sick with sadness. He was sick with apathy. This is the disease the man had. Yes, I want to live, but he was there. And his answer is not, "Yes, I want to be healed." No, it was to complain. The others arrive first, always the others. His answer to Jesus' offer to heal him is a complaint about others. And in this way, he spent 38 years complaining about others, and he did nothing to heal himself. It was a Sabbath. We have heard what the doctors of the law did. But the key is the encounter with Jesus afterwards. Jesus found him in the temple area and said to him, "Look, you are well. Do not sin anymore, so that nothing worse may happen to you." That man was in sin, not because he had done something grave. No, the sin of surviving and complaining about the life of others. The sin of sadness, which is the seed of the devil, of that incapacity to make a decision about one's own life, and instead to look at the life of others so as to complain, not to criticize them, to complain. They go first. "I am the victim of this life," complains. They breathe complaints, these people. May the Lord help us understand how bad and how evil this sin is.